uh, and welcome back. This is Everest Gaming 7, and we are back on Elden Ring, exactly where we last left off. I've just ate a few souls trying to get that level, so I don't go into this boss fight with that level, almost a level full of souls in my at risk. Let's see if I can get enough for at least 75. Might not have enough. It'll be pretty much everything, if I'm lucky. I will have two rune ones left. Yeah, and I have 20 souls, 20 left. That's fantastic. We will get our faith to 40. We'll probably leave our faith here for a while. Endurance, mind, vigor, everything. I want to raise everything. That's all. I just want to raise everything. Is that too much to ask? But I'll probably go with get mine to 25. I like things by multiples of 5 because I have just a little bit of my brother's OCD. Alright. There's not anybody here. Okay. Alright. I have no idea what's on the other side, so let's cast all the buff spells. First try incoming, I hope. Oh, a cat. You kind of suck. Okay. Oh. Well. Ow. I hate the awkward way these cats move. There we go. Glovewort Picker's Bell Bearing. Cool, cool, cool. Nice. Well, let's go turn in that bell bearing. See what we get. Yeah, it was pretty easy. Well, I don't know. I was going to say I'm probably a little over level, but sometimes I run into bosses that just destroy me, so it's kind of weird. My brother tells me I'm over level because I do everything. Like, kill every enemy that I find. He, like, runs past most of the goons. And I'm like, the goons are there. They have to die. That's why they're there. They have to be dealt with. It's their reasoning for being there. He says he just runs past most of them anyway. Like, you know, the guy who has the... no, that's the wrong one. Where you get the spell book for the lightning spells, the lightning armaments and lightning spear. He says he never would have found that guy because he never would have killed him. No. The goons are part of the fun. That's right. Let's see if I can... Ooh. Were you smithing stones 3 and 4? Is that what... I don't know. Okay, well. You're still a jerk, right? You're just going to threaten my life. Alright. They drop cool stuff sometimes, exactly. I mean, I understand, like, you know, if you're doing a boss run, killing those same 5 guys on the way 7 times, nah. Although that's not really a thing in Elden Ring, is it? In Elden Ring, because of the stakes of Marika and stuff, you really don't have that many boss runs. Older Souls games, though, you sure did. Frozen Outskirts, I'm thinking about you. If you're not familiar with Frozen Outskirts, consider yourself lucky. Alright. So I want to go east, I think. Would have been, yeah, I would have been down there. There are a handful of boss runs. I have found, yeah, the couple of the bosses that I've left for later had a couple of boss runs. Rainia comes to mind. Is that the Two-Face fight where she has a bunch of the smaller versions of her casting spells at you and you have to kill them? Is that Rainia? She falls down, you have to hit her, and we started Millicent questline. Remind me who Millicent is. Yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah. Well, I killed her on my first try, so I don't remember the boss run. And this is just going to point me where I was just at, isn't it? Millicent. Is that the girl that gets you into Volcano Manor? Or is Millicent one of the big bosses? Oh, that's right. I'm not sure. I wish there was a way to keep track of that. wish there was a way that would be like, we can listen to a sick lady in a church somewhere. Is she the one that you give the eyeballs to? I thought that was one of those death things. It scared me. Fire ahead. Millicent should be nearby. Wondering if I've been through here before. No, Eyeball Lady is different. Okay. I can cheat, guys. Oh! Yeah, she was in Caelid, wasn't she? Originally in Caelid? Yeah, pretty sure I did her stuff, yeah. I don't know if I have done... It's the bad thing about waiting a week between times you play is you don't forget. Have I been to this camp yet? I don't know. Yeah, she's the lady that was in Caelid, and you had to go to the old guy. Yeah, she was in Caelid. We'll move with you, but sort of hidden. Oh, okay. So it looks like I've already been here. Wow. How did I get... I'm confused. Maybe I fast traveled to the wrong place. Maybe that... I'm gonna say that's what I did wrong. No, this is exactly where that says east. Okay. To get her to move, you need to talk to a guy and then do something for him first. Yeah, in Caelid, right? You... Well... Or, like, maybe him? Yeah, you go to the guy that's in the shed that has the big dog in front of it, and you, I remember talking to him and then going and doing something and talking to him again and going to her. That, I think. I think. Okay. Yeah, now I need to go north and then east instead of south and then east. Oh. Well, my thought process, I'll make sure I'm not, well, I can't go to the map, I'm not, was try to get to here. Because that looks like a mine to me. So I'm guessing I need to go, well, I might need to get down there, huh? Yeah, I think this is where I need to go. So pretty much I have no idea where I'm going. I'm exploring. Not something you get to do in many Souls, in any other Souls game. Really. And I have went in the wrong direction. I don't know. I ain't never been lost before. I've been mighty confused about my current location, though. And yes, I am lost. And apparently on fire a little bit. Just a little bit on fire. And poor Torrent is taking the worst of it. That reminds me, there's an old movie, I think it's actually called Mountain Men. And in it, this mountain man is telling a story about how he got ambushed by Indians and he was fighting the Indians and he was surrounded and yada 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 yada, and they're like, how, and then what happens? And then I got killed. And they're like, what? Yeah, it's complete bullshit. I made it all up. There's another catacomb somewhere in the middle of the water river section you were just in. Okay, so there's another way to go in here. Well, wasn't in a maze. Let's just stick to the left. I'm doing well. How are you, Irish 0090? I am lost in the Mount Gelmir Plateau of Altus Plateau. My first playthrough. You know, as you do. I am from Texas. The East Texas, the Piney Woods of Texas. A lot of people think Texas is all desert. Nope, we're a forest. Where are you from, Irish? Well, I'm guessing Ireland, but that could be from anywhere and of Irish descent. There's a lot of Americans whose great grandfather was Irish or Scottish or something, and they identify as Irish. Oh, arrows. Well, back to the lake. My grandfather used to say there's two types of people in the world: Texans and those who wish they were. What are the odds that I haven't picked up that golden seed? I want to say pretty low. Yeah, I've already gotten the golden seed. Yeah, I am not heading in the direction that I was wanting. That's alright. We'll just keep exploring. I'm back! That took way too long. What if you don't want to be Texan? That's not an option. Then you have to be Texan. You either are a Texan or you want to be a Texan. So you're obviously lying to yourself about wanting to be a Texan. Yeah, you do. And I have been here before. My grandfather was a truck driver, and he drove all over the states when he was younger. By the time I came around, he was already... Well, when I was a little bitty, he drove, but you basically live in Canada, Canadian Texas. That work? Okay, that's close enough. I want to say I've been, yeah. Okay. Maybe to get there I have to start from here and go this way, maybe? What do y'all think? I don't know. Let's try that. Of course you want to be American. Well, you're Canadian. Canadian is like America light. It's okay. Canada is like nicer Americans. Poutine. Excuse me, gentlemen. No reason to get upset. Yeah, y'all got guns, but y'all don't have guns like us. Well, it doesn't look like I'm going up there. Right. Yeah. They're not really required. We have a bad reputation. Well, okay. Where I live, they're not really required. There are some parts of the states that are pretty rough, though. Yeah, years ago. But aren't they regulated a lot more severely? Yeah, in Canada? Yeah. Years ago, I was helping a friend of mine move, and he had no, he was helping me move. That's right, and he got a friend of his from work to help me move, and as we're moving, they noticed the guy I didn't know noticed my sword collection. We talked about swords for a while because I've got, I don't know, 30 swords or so. And he asked me if I've ever collected guns. I'm like, no, I've never had really the money to collect guns. Because guns are expensive. He's like, oh, okay. Well, a couple months later, my buddy showed up and said, hey, you remember the guy that helped you move? Yeah. He wanted me to give you this, and he handed me a gun. So that's how somebody just gave me a pistol. So that's why I have a gun. Guns are expensive, yeah. Although I do have a friend of mine who bought who got his mom, I think, to buy him like a $2,000 sword. And he broke it. And it had like this, the sword had a lifetime guarantee. And he took it back and told them he broke it. And they said, well, how did it break? What happened? Oh, I was using it to chop down a tree. It's not what swords are made for. He did not get his money back. He did not get a new sword replaced. He did not collect $200. He did not go past go. He went directly to no money. Smithing Stone 5. I needed that. Smithing Stone 4, man. I really wish we used some kind of blunt weapon. We could crack open those pumpkin heads like a clam. That would be cool. Well, that's something new. Huh? Well. Bro, come on. Man's got half a hoof. And he was still standing on it. Okay, well. I can I survived, so. That was a mighty Skyrim horse, right? I was thinking about doing another Skyrim, doing some Skyrim. Hand? Oh, death dudes. Those guys suck a lot. Oh, I'm here. Okay. I'm gonna buff everything up. No. Oh, that was cool. Do it again. Cast it. Okay, well, that missed. I like that spell. I like that spell a lot. Those guys are so gross, right? Yeah, I fought one of them, and he killed me a bunch. I think he was the replacement for an Erd tree, because it was right next to an Erd tree. I don't think he had a boss bar, though. But he killed me a bunch. Not what I meant to cast, but that's alright. Ow. Sir. You're not supposed to cast spells after you die. Sir. A lot of gross warm faces on an eerie dark part of Altus. Be careful of ambushes. All of that sounded bad. Oh. You'll never play Bloodborne then? Oh, not as close to some Bloodborne enemies. I see that comment now. Now that I have an income, eventually I might be able to pick up a PlayStation 5 and be able to play Bloodborne and Demon Souls. Wouldn't that be awesome? Too squeamish? Yeah. Oh, wow. Too far away? Yep. I like spells. I mean, I don't have to get up there close to you nasty things. Oh, fair enough. I could just describe some of them. Gross is enough. Yeah. Do something good. Okay. Come on. Yeah, but sadly PC ports or consoles ports don't make enough profit. That makes sense. This is like a never-ending forest of these dudes. don't really want to get close to those guys. I'm glad I have spells. Yeah, you're so right about the same. They have, yeah. I was also, last few times I played Pathfinder, it kept crashing on me, so I'm going to have to, and not crashing, before it was crashing on, when you first turn it on boot up. This was crashing like after I played for 30 minutes. So, I don't know. A friend of mine told me I needed to update my graphics card. It's still sad about the shifter, right? That's what they added was the shifter. So there's a map in my inventory now. Key, probably. These are paintings. Knife print clue. Oh well. Yeah, in my Pathfinder First Edition game I was playing, that I got kicked out of for having mental health issues. F you, Sam. One of the guys was playing a shifter and he was super overpowered. What I just looked at was for the valley I'm in. Okay, so the Mirage. So there's one probably this way. Yeah. Well, let's go up. See where I'm at on the map. Ooh. I don't need to put a bunch of this stuff in my box. Oh. I thought this was going to be Skeleton Home, not Wolf Home. So I brought out my Sacred Mace. Magic Grease. Human bone shards. Lovely. Oh. Well, I probably should change to the axe. But I'll probably be alright. Okay. Oh. Okay, well. Sacred Tear. Lovely. Is blood effect ever going to end? Oh, Blood Rose. Sure. Yeah, somebody told me that these guys used to be bugged where they would do like 1,000,000 points of bleed damage to you every time they hit you. Glad they fixed that before I came to the game. Same as the summon version of them. Oh. Well, that was a pretty good summon then, wasn't it? Huh. Yeah, I've messed around because that summon for him is, reminded me, is right next to the, it was busted, yeah. It's right next to the Mage City in Caelid. I was messing around with the Mage build. So I went and got, went to the Mage City there and got the Staff of Night and went and killed the Sleeping Dragon and got the Night Comet spell and was thinking the Night Comet spell was going to be so awesome. Yeah, it's not. Raised my intelligence to 31. Was thinking early part of the game I'm going to be one-shotting bad guys. No. Well, maybe thugs, but it wasn't much better than the regular glintstone. Pebble spell. Int-based mages are pretty weak if you don't know where the key pieces of spell gear are. Yeah. And also it was like a +3, +4 staff, so I know I've seen videos, I haven't watched them, but I've seen videos like get all the material you need to +25 a weapon before you fight the first boss. I have not investigated that. You know, those have popped up and went, that's pretty awesome. No. My playthrough was a pure magic, so no weapon, pretty much, and hit point values on some bosses are just too high if you don't choose certain very specific spell combos, right? I don't know if I could do just a 100% pure mage build in a Souls game. Just because I like the melee so much. I mean, I might have, the Moonlight Greatsword or something, and intelligence is my, by far, highest weapon, highest stat, but, right. Okay. So where the heck do I go? Yeah, that's the katana, right? Yeah. My brother, his first character, he went intelligence dex and went and got the Moonveil. And he got to about where I am, maybe a little bit farther than where I am right now, and he says he couldn't beat anything. He was getting his butt kicked. Yeah. I know there's is it the Blasphemous Blade? It's supposed to be a really great weapon for strength, faith. I know you fight a boss for it. But I obviously have not found it. And I'm going back to the village of jerks. 900 damage with a weapon of +740 hit. That's what you used on your first playthrough? Cool. Alright, well. So. Wait. Yeah, it's there. Okay. Guess I could wait. Is this daytime? Let's wait till daytime. Maybe I can see a little bit more. Blacksmith's Blade is really fun, yeah. Oh yeah, I can get another plus to my... Well, when I find it, I'll probably be using it. Go back to my axe. And since I'm thinking about it, let me... I should probably sell a bunch of these. We put +6 to that, so I'll keep that out. Apparently the warped axe is supposed to be really good. Okay. I wonder, do I tell you a certain thing that clearly you're not ready for, but you could do it? Sure. That's the wrong button. Have you climbed Caelid's Tower yet? Yes. I have not beat the boss there. That's one of two bosses I have run away from. The skinny Godskin guy there killed me like, I don't know, 8 times. I'm like, yep, I'm coming back later. And I haven't killed the boss here yet either. That's why, yeah, the reward of God's great sword, which you might like, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, whenever I was fighting the fire mage between you and the bonfire was killing me in 2 hits, and I'm like, maybe I shouldn't be here. Oh. Excuse me. Hi, buddy. Did I get that? Nope. Regala's lily. That's what was there. A freaking flower. Funny enough, very easy as a pure mage. Most of the other bosses aren't, though. Makes sense. That's one of the cool things about games like this. I mean, it's paper, scissors, rock. What is... Well, paper, scissors, rock and 19 other ingredients, but, you know, this boss is weak to A, that boss is weak to B. So if you're playing A, you know, this boss will be easier than that boss. So, which gives you a reason to play again. Have I mentioned I love that spell? I'll try the Godslayer Greatsword. Let's take. Ow. Sir. Sir. I tried the Godslayer Greatsword. Must take also stick or something because I could not get the hang of slow weapon art and movesets, but I do a lot of that. Yeah. Right. Yeah. I with one of the characters that I wound up deleting, I went and played around with the Greatsword a little bit. As a colossal weapon, it was pretty good. Yeah. Well, I don't know where to go. This looks like someplace I should try to go. Don't know how. Okay, let's try this. Although, I'm almost done with this episode. You could definitely do that place. Okay. Let's try it. Hey, buddy. Oh. Jon Snow you. Well, I was hoping for the little jump down things. You go to it from below, though. It's a long ride. Yeah, okay. Nice. Is all just never ending? Ah. Well, I saw one. There he is. Aristocrat's garb. I really like that spell. That spell is a lot of fun. And I do appreciate how this game gave Faith actually good good spells for damage. So a lot of the older Souls games didn't really have Faith damaging spells that were worth a damn. Well, unfortunately, we're about to have to end the episode. Ah, perfect. Perfect timing. Poise is sort of a serious health bar. I like the Elden Lord armor because it's fashionable, but it takes bull goat to get enough poise. Is that right, Anna? Yeah, that sounds right. It's the bull. I think it's the bull goat. I haven't found it, but I've watched enough people PvP. You can poise via moveset, etc. too. Some of them give you hyper armor, etc. Alright, well, I'm going to call it here for the day, guys. The goat armor is still, like, far from your point of playthrough, right? It's like 2 areas before last. Yeah. Yeah, there was also, like, there's a buff spell that's, the same school of magic that the Black Flame is, that apparently is like for New Game Plus, because it's like right before the end of the game. But I'm gonna try to come back on tonight. I think I just want to do some Jolly Cooperation. I might stream me just putting my sign up, and probably not going to put that onto YouTube. I don't know, I might. I'll figure it out. But all good things have to come to an end, and I'm going to end the session here. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed it. The talisman does help, but it depends on a few things. Just poise number, sadly. Not just the poise number. Yeah. Alright, well, I will see y'all soon. I'm going to try to get back to streaming every day. That sounds fun? Cool. Alright, guys. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, follow, comment, all that good stuff. Thanks everyone for being here. And remember, prithee be careful.